Hello, my wonderful, amazing viewers. You are welcome back to this channel. Thank you for always joining us. If you're coming out here for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan returns to the Senate as a queen. She is not returning as a mere senator, but as a queen. Yes, our dearly beloved Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan returns to the Senate. She has resumed fully. She has resumed the plenary after their 10 weeks recess, after her 6-month suspension. She is now back to the Senate. Now, let's watch out for, more things that will unveil in the Senate. What should we learn from this Natasha story? What can we learn from this Natasha story? She was suspended for speaking the truth. Now she is back, into the Senate. Now, Senator Natasha's Akpoti return should remind Godswill Akpabio and others that power is temporary. You will not stay there forever. So don't do as if you are the Lord of Lords, because you are going to return back home. You are not going to remain in that seat forever. So now that she is back, Nigerians are happy that, she did not bow down to any oppression at all. They tried to oppress her. They kicked her out of the Senate. They locked her out of her office. Even when she went back, the security personnel, they blocked her from entering or having access into the Senate. But guys, this is not what democracy is all about. Democracy is about letting the people's will to prevail, making sure that the people's voices are heard, not silencing their voices because they laid an allegation against you and you ought to prove if the allegations is true or false. But no, you chose to silence her because of what she said. So I really hope and pray that no weapon formed and fashioned against Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan will prosper. She is now back. She has resumed fully, and she would continue, the work she has been doing for her people now that she has returned back as a full-time senator. And the court also tried quashing, the challenge to Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan's suspension. Yes, the Federal High Court in Abuja dismissed a lawsuit challenging the 6-month suspension of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. The senator representing Kogi Central filed against the Senate President Godswill Akpabio at the Senate, where Justice James Omotosho ruled that the plaintiff, Ovwe, and 9 others lacked the legal standing to contest the suspension, dismissing the case for lack of merit. You can imagine, dismissing the case for lack of merit. The suit mark FHC ABJ CS 654-2025 sought to void the suspension imposed on Senator Natasha on March 6, 2025 over alleged violations of Senate standing rules. According to them, she was not sitting according to the sitting arrangements. The plaintiffs argued that the suspension deprived the Kogi senator of representation and demanded Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan's immediate reinstatement. However, Justice James Omotosho ruling reaffirmed the Senate's authority to enforce its internal regulations. So now that she has resumed her office, the last we saw Senator Natasha was when she went to the National Assembly, when they unsealed her office. She sat down, she spoke to Nigerians, she thanked Kogi people, and the last we also heard from when she thanked her husband for standing by her, throughout this trying period. Her husband was really supportive, he stood by her throughout this process. And I really hope that, Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan will not face this kind of issue again. And I hope this would also, serve as a lesson to others that feels that justice will not prevail, that feels that they can, trample upon people, and they will just keep quiet because, well, you are feeling like a boss. So I hope that there would be no issues whatsoever. I hope Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan would not face any more troubles from the Senate President Godswill Akpabio. I really hope we won't see any more saga. The Senate should go ahead and continue with their legislative duties. They have a duty to do, so they should focus on that. They should not start, dragging Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan's, case. And we know that her suspension was illegal. But did the president say anything about it? No. Neither did the First Lady, who is also a woman. A lot of people felt since the First Lady was once a senator, she ought to have, spoken up against the harsh treatment meted on Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, but the First Lady was quiet. The First Lady, who ought to show a motherly role to this Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, she was quiet. She did not say anything. The presidency was mute. In fact, the presidency, alongside the Senate and the former Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello, they tried to, they wrote a petition against Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. The federal government took Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan to court. They dragged her to court over some sort of allegations and whatever. You can imagine the government fighting her, only one lady. But thank God she has returned. The Senate, they've resumed plenary after their recess. They went for recess. So now that she has resumed, I really hope that no issues would come out from this, Senate, and we will not see any saga whatsoever concerning sitting arrangements and the rest. And Nigerians are going to watch Akpabio. All eyes will be on the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, because, any move from his will surely be scrutinized if he makes any wrong move towards Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan. A lot of people are going to be paying attention closely to see how, they would relate. But I'm sure that the relationship between Natasha and the Senate President has gone sour, because it was said that before they were close, but now there is nothing like that anymore. But I don't really, I hope they won't turn the Senate into another fighting ground where we'll see, burst of arguments from Natasha and the Senate President Godswill Akpabio. And for those other senators that kept quiet when all these things was happening to Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, I really hope that nothing like this happens to them, because, well, nobody is going to, speak up for them since they kept quiet over Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan's case. We have 4 female senators in the Senate, but none of them, they did not even bother to defend her or to be by her or to side her or anything. No show of support whatsoever. I guess they are scared of their boss, the Oga Patapata, Godswill Akpabio. I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Bye for now.